can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heating up, ain't that a bitch, cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda. Shooters on my left, that's gon' step at my leisure. I died and resurrected, bitch, but this is not Easter. I don't ride beef, little bitch, so this is not Easter. I don't duck shit, but off the goose, I might seek it. 2 bad hoes, I think one was Puerto Rican. A sock up on the door, so don't come in, we not decent. I'm rocking when I'm rolling, Motorola always beeping. Pockets full of poses, rolling doted, straight chiefin'. 5-pack of the woods just to keep the stress managed. People taking shots and they be shocked, there's no damage. Tell all of the thoughts up on my jock, I don't have it. Can't argue with my bitch because she only speaking Spanish. I hit the switch and push the whip like it was in the way. You talking shit but ain't no shit, so you just in the way. I'm taking risks, I pray to God that I don't die today. The talk is cheap, I got the heat just like the young D-Wade. She thinking memes, I told the bitch that she don't know D-Wade. I think it schemes the next routine gon' take a business day. She ride the dick and work her hips like it's for fitness aid. Plead the fifth and suck this dick, you ain't got shit to say. People run they lips so they trip like some acid. I can't fit into this fake world, I ain't plastic. Roll the backwood up and have them pissed, I ain't passing. Never had my dad, I'm just a saucy young bastard. You can't tell me shit, little bitch, so don't bother. You fucked it off, I cut you off, now that's a done dollar. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a dog like Goddard. Quick to whip the stick and disappear like Harry Potter. He think he heated up, ain't that a bitch, cause I'm hotter. He ain't got no heart and he ain't got no honor. That guppy won't survive in the water with piranhas. Killers on my team with M16s like Uganda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. Local Artisan T.L.A Podcast. You know, Local Artisan, best platform in the world. Today, episode 79. Yeah, we almost to 100, y'all. Shit, we in there. Hope everybody feeling right. Hope everybody feeling good today. Hope everybody feeling, you know, cool, calm, and collected. It is Tuesday. Shit. 6:43. Yeah, shit. We here, y'all. We here. So yeah, obviously, first question, how's everybody been feeling? Schmitty, how you been feeling this past weekend that just passed, I guess.
I'm straight, tired as hell, tired than a bitch. Chilling like a motherfucker, man. That's pretty much it. Been working really, been busy as fuck. That's all I can say, man.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Just recorded some hot shit with Jalila, his homie, today.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, man.
Indeed. Okay.
Been working, getting real active out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Slime season is approaching. That's all I'll say.
What you mean?
Slime season is approaching. That's all I'll say.
If you don't know, you will eventually.
Exactly. Shit.
Apple got a new release coming out. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Okay.
Y'all not gonna get the iPhone 13?
No.
For real?
Might.
Yeah, I trip it.
Like, I don't think I've seen what
Why
the
not?
the phone yet.
I haven't had it. I use Androids.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't had an iPhone in like.
Why you ain't grow up yet? You don't like pussy or something?
Wait, what did Fresh and Fit say? Say like, because they
love
talk about the whole iPhone thing too, which is kind of funny. They like, you go to ask a girl for a number, you text her, and she see that green bubble pop up. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, come on, bro.
You want an Android? Like,
your girlfriend got an iPhone?
No, we got the same phone.
Yeah.
Y'all both got Androids. Did you buy them?
We got them together, but yeah.
So you made her get that, huh? So she want an iPhone. You was like, nah, bitch, we Androids over here. Ain't no interracial marriages over here.
Oh my god. Oh man.
No intercarrier relationships, right? This motherfucker.
Oh man.
Hell nah.
Man. Shit. But how you been, Kage? How you been, bro?
Been good. Chilling. Doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, today we worked on some music today, but it was good.
Yeah, I saw him recorded a raw ass song. This nigga just lives in that bitch singing like R. Kelly. And that bitch singing his heart out.
Okay.
So yeah, we're doing that. Probably gonna do some more shit. And
Hell yeah, he don't like working with me.
keep it going.
And we just established that nigga think I'm weak as hell.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah. What up, my boy? Shout out my boy Fred, Uncle Hefe in the building, man. That boy gonna be at the motherfucking smack event. Folks watch the niggas on stage. I say, yo.
You got cups? This cup?
Oh,
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh,
great.
It's a fresh cup.
Hey, yeah, pull up, man. Drink that tequila, man. But hey, yeah, man, I've been chilling like a bitch. I was in the city last night. I got back like at 7 in the morning.
Okay.
Got up, did some work. I had a kind of a crazy week and shit like that. Like,
Let's go. Let us know.
It wasn't really crazy, just like this shit. Just get into it, bro. Get into it, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Just get into it.
Okay.
Get into it any way I can. You feel me? Like, get into it any way I can. Like, basically, I had a stressful Monday. Was that Monday? Yeah, I was up at like 5 in the morning waiting for somebody.
Okay.
It was just wild, man. It was just a wild Monday, bro. I wouldn't say too much, but it was a long day type shit.
No, yeah, I feel you on that.
I showed Jalil how to get stuff for free today.
Shit, that's information to know. Shit.
Oh man, not Jalil.
He said, was it not?
We did. We talked about Bitcoin and shit like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you invested in Bitcoin. You in your trade market yet?
Always getting to the bag.
Man, what? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause the way I look at it is shit. It's gonna be 2022. I know this shit. I'm coming out this bitch looking like $1 million.
Yes. I feel you.
For real, 2022. What? I'm trying to have 2 of everything. It's 3 twos in a year. That's so real. Crazy as hell, bro. It's two right this bitch, bro. Come on, bro. 3 twos for a whole year, bro. That's hard as fuck. They don't imagine September. I mean, not September. February 22nd. Oh my God, bro. Like
February 2nd and February 22nd.
Nah, fuck that. 22nd, we double up. February 2nd is just the singles. You feel me? Folks, 22nd, it's like, oh shit, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Here we go, man. 222 next year, man. I don't know what y'all plans is, but shit, I plan on getting me $1 million. Shit, taking that shit to Cancun and probably buying me about 2-3 prostitutes. Shit, I ain't gonna even lie to you, folks. Like, no condoms or nothing, giving all of them babies. For real, bro. Having a baby in Cancun, a baby in like Jamaica, a baby in probably like Spanish Harlem or some shit like that. I don't know. Somewhere where I know some niggas gonna be, but like they got a little bit of like exotic culture type shit. That way, you feel me? I can be like, yeah, my kid's foreign, but them niggas ain't from nowhere but New York. You feel me? Or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to fuck people's heads up. It's so weird.
This boy funny as hell.
You get one life, bro. You might as well leave an impression around this bitch. That's what
I still remember the fucking LeBron scenario that you talked about. Like, he was like I'm like, you say you're not gonna be your son's life like for part of it, so you grow up like LeBron, so that nigga become a beast. That nigga, he said that nigga become a beast.
You better wrap it up. Hell nah.
He said, hell no, the fuck.
I'm telling y'all, bro. The more kids you have, the more chances somebody gonna be famous. All you gotta do is not be in a life and race. So they got something to look forward to or something to work towards. You know what I'm saying?
Lead them niggas away.
For real, bro.
Tell them how much of the shit you are. Tell them how much.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just be the neighbor next door, their whole life.
You know your daddy was living next door to us your whole life.
Nah,
what?
This nigga gonna be like the nigga Wanted.
Exactly. You feel me?
He gonna be expert. That nigga was an expert, highly trained assassin.
Living
right behind his son and watching his every move, and then they tried to turn him against his dad, and his dad was still. I'm watching all
this shit right here, bro. I'm telling you, that's gonna be me, bro. Niggas got me fucked up, bro. I'm gonna take him to baseball games. I'm like, yeah, I guess your dad just didn't want you. He gonna be like, yeah, well, my dad don't want me. Don't worry, man. Just know he's always watching.
Just know he's a.
He's
still gonna be like, wait, what the fuck?
He's not gonna get it.
He's like, wait, what?
And when he like make it to the NBA, because I'm gonna wait till like after high school, after college, like when he make it to the NBA. If he make it to the NBA, if he don't make it to the NBA, I'm gonna tell that nigga his daddy died or something. But,
oh my god.
If that nigga do make it to the NBA, I'm a son.
Oh my
I was here the whole time.
I was here the whole time.
I just didn't know how to tell you.
Oh my god.
I'm like, your mother didn't tell me you were mine until it was too late. Whole time I do. Especially get documented.
Oh man.
Somebody gonna be famous. Somebody gonna be an actor or something. Now let them get famous early, then I'm gonna step in a little bit early. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like let them get famous at like 2-3 years old. And it's like, okay, I'm the daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's when they need my guidance the most.
When they get famous.
When they get famous.
Childhood
They don't
stardom.
get famous. If they don't get famous, they don't need my guidance. Gang, what up? Yeah,
Pretty funny as hell, bro.
Who want not famous kids? I don't know about you, not me.
Yeah.
Shit. You want some regular ass kids?
Oh man.
You want regular kids?
I mean, whatever my kids decide to do, my nigga.
No, nigga. I was talking.
You could never answer.
I was talking to some kids the other day, and I was like, look.
Yeah, I remember that conversation on Discord.
I'm like, look, you lucky that you ain't my kid, and I can't really put you to work how I want to, because my kids, they gonna have a job by the time they 2-3 years old.
Oh
okay?
no, see that's why you tripping. Hell no, my kid ain't gonna have no job by 2-3 years old. My kid's never gonna have a job. My kid ain't gonna be regular.
What I mean is they gonna have like a work ethic, like you gonna be in the house. You cleaned up your room without me having to tell you to do it. You just got to do it. All right, here's $5. You went out and you did the yard.
No.
You went out and did that, but not for them to go get a job. For them to have.
It's gonna be you told the maid to clean your room. Good job. Fuck is you talking about? Good job. I'm raising the next Kardashians, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The next episode of Black Bougie
This
Excellence,
boy
baby.
funny as hell.
Fuck is you talking about?
God.
My kids are gonna be dicks. These ain't regular kids, bro. Fuck is you talking about, bro?
No, my kids
Fuck
gonna
that.
be famous because they gonna from a young age they gonna have a hard work ethic, and they gonna be 6 years old.
You trying to be good famous.
They trying to be good famous.
They gonna be 6 years old.
Philanthropist.
With a,
famous.
that's what I'm saying. They gonna be 6 years old, 401k, $1 million invested in Bitcoin, doing backflips on Instagram. Okay, okay, I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying?
I feel you, but
Okay.
I don't. I'm telling you, bro. The only way to do it, bro, is to let them niggas grow up like the Kardashians, bro. Too many white people done took up all the bouginess, bro. We need to get some of this shit for ourselves, folks. Fuck that. I'm just saying, bro. I want my kid to hit that. Oh my God, my maid is doing this and that. Like, yeah, you better complain about that maid, you little spoiled bitch. You feel me?
Would you say like
My bad.
Dame Dash's kids?
I don't know shit about his kids.
Like, I mean, I saw like because they had I don't know if it was like a TV show that I was watching. It was some show like it was talking about like him and his family and like his children and shit like that. And that like
Reverend Runner, Dame Dash.
Dame Dash.
And I don't know shit about his kids.
It was something like that. Like it's funny because like that nigga was going off about like how his kids are too spoiled and shit like that. Even when they're like really not like.
Probably not. Dame Dash though was the same nigga though that never wear the same white T-shirt twice. So.
That is also true shit. Yeah.
I don't really know.
Because when I saw that, I was like, these kids ain't really not spoiled like that. This nigga just like, what the fuck?
I'm
But
just
yeah,
saying,
this shit
bro.
for-
You feel me? I want my kids to be able to be a little bit bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you on that.
be able to tell they maid what to do and have an attitude about it.
They do, yeah.
You feel me? Just hit it with a match. This nigga cool as hell, yo.
I want that butane in my gun.
Yeah, right. It's so funny, bro. This nigga's hilarious, bro. Just let a joint with a match. I've ever seen nobody use a match in I don't know how long. Let me see.
I got them from the smoke shop. I was like, fuck it.
You bought them?
No, dude gave them to me.
Oh, he gave you some matches?
Yeah, we were talking. I was talking about like getting some like Local Artisan merch sold there. Since like the backwoods shit. He was like, oh yeah, bro, just bring something by and we can talk about it and shit. And then he gave those to me before I left.
And he gave you some matches?
Yeah.
He gonna charge you $500 for these matches and take it out the merch, man. But he shouldn't have took these bitches.
And those matches I gave you, and them bitches was $500 each, nigga. So I gave you 3 of them. So shit, but
so I think this first profit on these shirts we gonna split 100%.
He's like, well, damn, nigga. I still got 2 of them. Can I give them back to you?
No, oh, it's a bike on it. Well, it's like a racist ass company, bro. You gotta be careful what you taking from niggas. Well, this is Knuckleheads Tobacco. I'm seeing 2 Ks. I'm looking for the 3rd one. That's all I'm saying. All right, shit. Don't listen to me then. You the one just got some racist ass shit.
You funny as hell.
He just called you a nigger pretty much. I'm just saying, dog.
And dog is like, I even asked the dude who owns the Extreme Smokes, but he said he don't take in like they don't want to like really take in local shit. So I was like, all right.
That's fine, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I just didn't want to like fucking ask any more questions. Like, all right, nigga. I'll give my raps and I'll leave. All right, nigga. This is. I shouldn't even bother asking. Remember this? All right.
What's the other place called where you went? so that people will know where to go shopping for the merch in the store?
Oh, you mean for? Wait, what do you mean?
Who gave you the matches? The nigga.
Oh yeah. Knuckleheads. Shout out Knuckleheads in Madison. I went to their new spot because where they're at now is like it used to be Pipe Fitters, and I guess it was a.
It's called what?
There was a smoke shop at the location that I went to get
Called
the
Pipe Hitters.
Pipe Fitters.
Oh, I thought you said Pipe Hitters.
Oh no. So I guess they must have like bought out the. They must have.
Crack smokers.
Oh, shit. They must have bought out the spot that Pipe Fitters used to be at, and then because they have the spot down the street, and they also have that spot too now. So they got like two locations.
Up on these bitches.
Yeah, basically.
Hell yeah.
Because the only other smoke shop now on State Street is fuck. I think that one is called Sunnyside. Down the street. It's like at the end of State Street near 7-Eleven.
For real?
Yeah, that's right. Because the dude there would sometimes get like. He used to sell, like, he used to get fucking Pink Dolphin shirts there, and, what was the other company that he got?
Diamond Supply?
It was one of those, but the last two shirts that I got was the Pink Dolphin shirts that I got there, because he was like, yeah, like, I randomly got, like, these two different sizes, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll sell them since I'm not going to wear them, and I was like, oh, okay, bet.
I used to sell pink dolphins there.
Oh, no.
You know what a pink dolphin is, right?
Like an actual pink dolphin, is that what you're talking about?
No, like an ecstasy pill or some shit.
Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm like, god damn, that motherfucker's lit.
No.
I saw a smoke shop the other day, so weed out that bitch. It was obviously like just advertised, like, go get you some weed. I'm like, oh shit, it's in Chicago too. I'm like, hell yeah.
That shit crazy. Isn't it like, well, I wouldn't say like it's wild or anything. Like, is it crazy going from like Chicago, like not, like obviously like it being illegal to smoke there, then obviously like there being dispensaries like everywhere around.
That's just crazy for the world, shit. When I went to
that is true.
That shit fucked my head up.
No, for real.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be crazy for us though, shit. It's only motherfuckers that ain't gonna be crazy to us, shit. Niggas is like little kids now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That is true as fuck.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, shit. That shit ain't gonna never stop being crazy just cause it's like, I mean, not it's gonna be crazy when you really think about it and shit. And it's cool to really enjoy it because it's like, damn, motherfuckers never thought we would see that shit.
That's true.
But, cause like niggas from the 70s and the 60s thought they would be legally, you know what I'm saying? So we saw how long they was fighting. That shit was like, damn, we ain't never think we'd be able to just, you feel me, flame up some shit like a cigarette. And it's like, oh, it's really like that now. Though, like, so you could be outside smoking a blunt, smoking whatever, and the cops just keep walking past you. They're not finna stop you. Not finna do the, hey, what is that? They're not finna do no old extra shit. You good? Hell yeah. So.
That's crazy.
Get old, I ain't gonna lie to you. But eventually, shit to the young niggas, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you 8 years old or you 5, 6 years old, you ain't start smoking your weed yet. When you're like 16, 17, or like 12, whenever you start, you feel me? That shit is gonna be just normal to you. You know what I'm saying?
That is true as fuck. Cause I also like, I remember, obviously like getting on that, like our parents getting on ass about like kids smoking and shit when like obviously like niggas was first starting to smoke, and then, cause like. My mom don't like smoke weed like that, but she'll eat edibles and shit, cause like she likes like baked pastries and shit like that. Yeah. So like, when it was just weird like hearing that seeing that for the first time, cause like I remember her like like not even that, just hearing about like from my sister like she be getting high now, and I was like, wait, what the. You're fucking kidding me. And she was like, no, yeah, she'll eat it, but she won't smoke it. And I'm like, all those years again, fucking yelled at. I was like, oh wow.
So what's the biggest trouble you ever got in with your OG?
You said what?
What's the biggest trouble you ever got in for smoking?
Oh fuck. She never like caught me actually smoking. She just smelled it, and then she'll go off about that. So I'll say the worst that she went off on me is I smoked. It was during summer. And it was like my summer about to go into senior year, and that's when I was just like getting bold to like smoke in my room, like put the fan in the window and shit like that, like fucking like light fucking candles and shit like that to take the smell away and shit like
Big
that.
Boy, huh?
But there was one time I did it, and I thought that I masked the smell enough and shit like that, bro. She stormed into my. I was on my laptop, bro. I was fucking took off guard when my door was closed. She swooshed open my door. That shit hit the wall, and she was like, "I'm tired of you fucking smoking in my fucking house." And it's like I was on my laptop.
I'm tired of you smoking. So you
Yeah, but I didn't know she fucking knew. That was like okay, like literally she stormed my house. She said that shit. But my laptop was always on my laptop, bro. She slammed that shit closed and said, "Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out." But I was like, I didn't like, what the fuck? Oh, nigga, hit me. I went to my friend's shower house. I was like, bro, I was like, oh, hell no. It's like, but that shit was funny as fuck. Cause like whenever my mom would get mad, she's the one to call my dad because he the one that would like actually like put hands on me and shit like that. So that would be the one thing I would want to happen is that like oh, I called your daddy and shit, so you can wait like, oh, okay, now I gotta fucking, now I gotta wait till Goliath get here and shit. God damn it, what the fuck, like, I've never like. I've almost gotten into a fight with my dad, but I've never like. He's just bigger than me. Like I don't like really like give a fuck about like fighting him like that. But when I was a kid, obviously like, he bigger than me, so I was like, I'm not gonna like press him. No. There's one time when I lived with that nigga where that man threatened to pull that nigga grab a gun out on me, boy. He was like, "You do all that martial arts shit again." I was like, he's like, you gonna need all that martial arts to save you from me. I was like, okay, and the fuck? Even though he's walking towards his room, like his gun in his room and shit, I was like, okay, and all right, bet. I was like, literally like, all right, bet. No, it's like, I was like, boy, because one kick to that kneecap, nigga, that tree tumbling down, nigga, that shit, boy, that's all I was in my head, really low key. I mean, no, because that nigga had knee surgery from his basketball shit. I was like, that shit went in my head. I was like, boy, it went bow to that motherfucker. Nigga, king, ah. I was like, oh, man. No, boy, that's all I was, that whole time, that's all I was thinking, just bow, nigga. Just watching this boop. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, like that's the closest I've ever gotten to a fight with my dad. Like, but other than that, I haven't had like any other encounter like that with my dad really. Which is kind of funny because that nigga he'd be annoying me sometimes. But yeah, yeah, but what's been now watching the most craziest encounter happen to one of my cousins. Now that was funny, but that just watching all my cousins get whooped in a line because by my dad. Yeah, because fucking ask my dad and my uncle for money, and then they say they're gonna use it for something, then did, and then kept it and tried to buy weed with it and shit. This is when I was really young. Like my uncle and like my dad and his brothers are really close. So when because we were all in Chicago. We were all in Chicago. My auntie house. That's where they lived at. I forgot the exact fucking neighborhood though. But because I remember the time I caught my cousin. I caught Kyle. Rest in peace. I caught him the first time doing it.
Smoking weed?
No, I caught him asking my dad for money and then lying, saying that he was gonna used to take the bus. But then I caught that nigga under his bed because that nigga. Yeah, because he wanted to give my dad the illusion that he was going somewhere to use the money to go on the bus to go somewhere, but yeah, he was under bed hiding from my dad until he left, and then he was gonna use the money to use my cousins to go like buy some shit, and I was like, I saw him under the bed. He was like, "Hey KJ," I was like, "You know what? I ain't gonna bother with this." I walked away. That shit was fucking funny. But yeah, like they were doing that shit. So when my dad found out about that shit, that's when my dad made me and my other cousin watch. That shit was funny. He told all four of my cousins to line up on the bed, and that nigga brought the Thor hammer down on their ass.
And he whooped all their asses.
Yes, my nigga. Yes, it is. I was like, boy.
I guess it's supposed to happen and shit, but still.
We were so young too. Oh my god, that was such a long time ago, man.
I need the money to go to the bus.
That nigga here, bro. I was saying, bro, when I saw him under the bed, bro, I didn't ask no questions. I was like, all right, nigga. It's like, bro.
You're a smart ass kid though, cause I don't know what I would. I mean, shit. I don't know, shit. Niggas just like, fuck, I'm gonna hide under the bed until he leaves.
Bro, trust me, I didn't expect to find a whole cousin under the bed like that.
Nah, but I'm saying the fact that the little nigga even had the idea.
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, man.
Shit like that.
Right.
It's fucking hilarious. That's fucking world we live in.
But what has been your worst encounter with your parents?
What you mean worst? What kind of worst encounter?
Like, I mean, like, what time you got in trouble type shit.
I'm gonna say worst encounter. I walked in on my parents fucking. That's pretty worse.
Oh wow. Look at this.
But getting in trouble, probably
Oh yeah.
I I used to get in trouble when I was a kid, like preschool type shit. I used to be a badass preschooler.
Okay, I feel that.
I don't know why. I used to be bad. So like my people used to like, they used to call my parents and shit. So like I used to be acting up, and somehow I just remember my parents be on the phone getting called and shit like that. And I'd be in that motherfucker like, they like, get on the phone and talk to your parents, and I'll be like this, like nah, hell nah, I ain't gonna talk to them.
Bro, shit.
And so then I get home and shit, and then my daddy would just whoop the hell out of me and shit like that. You feel me? And then I remember one time in the second grade, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. In the second grade, I got in trouble for some shit, so I got like a little, like it was a piece of paper that pretty much said that I got in trouble today at school. And, you know, parent had the science, had knowledge that they seen the paper. So then if you got another one, then you got like another one, you got suspended. No, if you got another, you got detention. If you got another one, you got suspended. And if you got too many of them bitches, they just gonna kick your ass out. So
Nah, I feel that.
so I just got one, and I really didn't do shit. It was really me and a bunch of other. It was me and a bunch of niggas who got in trouble for like some kid shit. You feel me? So we got in trouble and shit like that. We all got written up or whatever. So my stupid ass, late night, I didn't want to show my mama the note. I'm in my bedroom trying to forge her signature as a second grader, nigga. Trying to forge her signature on this paper. Because I didn't see other niggas forge their people. So they said that they forged their people's signature. I don't think them niggas really did. I think they was saying that shit. I think my dumb ass was the first one to really try it. So I'm sitting there trying to forge the signature and shit. I'm like, fuck. As I'm writing, trying to do my mama's signature and shit, I put a hole in the fucking paper.
Oh, man.
Like a dickhead.
Oh, man.
So I'm like,
Oh, no.
So I'm like, fuck it. As a kid, I'm just thinking like, shit, I'm gonna tell her something like, well, my mom actually did that when she wrote it. I don't know. Hey, even as a kid, though, I'm trying to think like, how am I going to say that my mom was writing on a surface that was soft enough to, you feel me, push the pen through. I'm like, fuck it. Cause that was another thing too. I was gonna sign it at first in pencil. I'm like, fuck, it gotta be signed in pen because adults write in pen. So I was thinking, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
My brain was only so small, I could only think so much. You feel me? 'Cause I was a kid, you feel me? Obviously. So, man, I took that shit to school. We had to line up, and everybody had to get their notes. I was like one of the last ones in line. Everybody going and giving their notes. She, thank you. I'll never forget her name. It was Miss Garrett. She, thank you. Lady, that girl come up to me. She, what is this? Motherfucker, get that. Shit. I'm like, that's my mama. Mama signed it. She, no, your mama ain't signed this.
Oh, man.
The signature was all fucked up. It was a hole in the paper. This shit looked like a dog really stepped and chewed on this shit. Or some shit. Like,
God.
It looked bad. Like, you could tell I was trying to. I thought I don't know. So, she ain't called my peoples and shit. Then next thing you know, shit, I got my ass whooped that day, shit. That was in Detroit. And then shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it was just little shit, bro. Like, in high school, I got caught smoking with my homies after school. But
I got caught coming to school high. So.
Yeah, I ain't never get caught coming to school. I got caught after school one time, though. And then, shit, my mama did bust in on me in the crib. I was smoking. I was in, like, high school, too. I was, like, 15. I'm in that bitch smoking a joint. And then, it was crazy. I didn't even smoke joints. The only time she ever busted up and caught me was when I was smoking a joint. I had me a whole little system. I covered my door. Like, I had me a whole little system, covered my door, on my windows and shit. It was straight. Once 11 o'clock hit, when I was in high school, I was getting high.
No, I feel you.
You feel me? After a while, she didn't care. We used to get high in that bitch all the time. But she bust open the door. She instantly, dude. Nuh-uh, not in this house. Not in this house. I'm looking up with the joint. I'm like, she didn't say I wasn't in trouble though. You know? She just closed the door and left and went back downstairs. So then I closed the door and I chilled for like maybe a couple minutes. And I was like, something in my head just was like, well, it already smelled like I might as well finish smoking.
This nigga funny as hell. Oh my God. Bro, what? That nigga funny as fuck.
I'm like, shit, if I keep smoking, it's not like she gonna know what it's
exactly. Yeah.
It already smelled like, cause I was like, fuck this shit. I was just made sure everything was up. I kept smoking, and she ain't coming back up or nothing. Didn't even say shit the next day. Really, it was just that. And then after a while, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. After that, it was never nothing ever again. Unless after a while, I got like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was hiding it, but I knew it wasn't. After a while, we knew we wasn't hiding it. It was just we just trying to keep the smell from going in the hallway and shit like that. She'd just be like, yo, cover up that, air out that room, air out your room, shit like that. But other than that, I'm good. Other than that shit. After that last one, I ain't gonna lie to you, feel me? And then I told you that shit when I came back from Cali and shit. Like, I almost fought my dad out there and shit. But that shit, I went in trouble for that. I don't count for shit, bro. Like,
Nah,
I got kicked out the crib over other shit, talking back and shit like that. Like, I'm one of them wild ass kids that just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that whole thing about your parents being your parents, that shit true and all, but that shit don't mean shit to me like it probably means to most people. I fuck with you if I fuck with you type shit, you feel me? Or like, I respect you if I respect you, whatever like that. If I don't, then it's kind of like, it's gonna be basically what it is type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never a situation for me though where it's like, I'm just gonna give you that just cause you fucked that night and didn't wear a condom. That don't mean shit to me, you know what I'm saying? And saying that as a 14-year-old will get you kicked out the house, you feel me? So, it's like, I pretty much just like, you feel me? I always had a fucked up way of just saying shit or sometimes looking at shit and like, I know sometimes like maybe you probably shouldn't say shit like that or whatever. You just gotta be smooth on how you say shit to people because you will get fucked up out here. Like,
I mean, no, cause like that.
I legit told my mama like I didn't ask to be here, so I don't know what your problem is. Type shit like.
See, it even bro, like even with that, bro, like
I didn't lay down and not wear a condom. Like I've said shit like
bro,
that to
like
my parents as a kid.
what it like is when it comes to the one thing, because I even talked to him about this. The one thing that would always annoy me that like parents would do would be like, you know, if you ever have a problem or a situation, you could always come to me to talk about it, right? But they never want to talk about it when it's me having a problem with you. Like, because then they always take that as disrespect. Like, like, all right, baby, like, it's like, be like, Mom, I have a problem. Okay, what's the problem? You. The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about me? Then they're like, all right, like,
Mama,
yeah, like, what do you, like, that, and but it's like, because, like, I would always want to, like, because my mom and dad, like, when it came to them, like, wanting to know, like what's going on, they'll, like, come to me and, like, kind of bombard me with, like, Kate, what's going on? Like, tell you, like, talk to us, what's going on? And be like, but the second I'd be like, it's y'all, they'll be like, yo, like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, nigga, like, no, what's your problem with everything else? Not, like, some type of shit like that. And it's, like, that's why, like, when it, like,
it's like they can't be the problem.
yeah. And then it's like, and I never, cause like, I don't know, like if y'all parents like ever said that, like, have your parents ever got on you for you calling them liars, like saying that they were lying about something? Well, what's good, Al? What's good? But yeah, but like my dad would be like that, and what would be the main one that'd be like, well, you calling me a liar? And be like, well, I mean, no, but that don't sound right. Like then like you questioning my intelligence type shit. Like what do you like? What does that even mean? Like what the? Exactly. Like but it's like it don't. But it's like bro, like I just never like. It's like don't come to me and say that I can talk to you about anything unless it's about you.
I mean, in case of point though, like I ain't gonna lie, like it's like that. But the only thing about it that like. Where you get it fucked up, well, I think where we get it fucked up at as kids, and I only get this now as I get older, why like they would have that reaction, and why you not thinking about that is because if a motherfucker who you paid everything for had a problem with one thing you did, nigga,
no, yeah, exactly.
Forgive it.
No, true.
Shut the fuck up and not have a problem today, because them clothes you wearing on your back came from me.
That's true.
That shoes you got on came from me. That dance you want to go to came from me. That little bitch you want to take on a date needed $40 with came from me. The food you eating that came from me. Your phone bill came from me, my nigga. So I'm sorry if I didn't respect your feelings this morning. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's why I kept my mouth shut. That's exactly why a nigga would keep his mouth shut. That's why I'm like, hey, shit, like, that's exactly why a nigga would keep his mouth shut.
My parents' reaction would be,
exactly.
You got a problem with me, nigga. All I do for you, I should have more problems with you. Don't have no bills.
Exactly.
I pay for two people to live around here. If I fuck up, it's over with for both of us. And you got a problem with me, nigga? Are you still alive? Like that should be on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie. That's why I got into the point with my mom now, where it's like I might have a problem with certain shit. And I might just say it like that, but I ain't gonna take it to the full extent and shit like that.
Exactly.
She just fuck with me. Sometimes my mom might do a little petty shit as a female that she don't realize she doing. But outside of that though, I do realize like shit. She pay every fucking bill, bro.
Exactly.
She done paid ever since I was a kid type shit. So it just be like, even if I'm upset about something, the way she did something with that shit. If there's one person in this world who can have a lapse in judgment, it's my parents.
No, it's true. Exactly.
Or two people. Or one person, my mama, not my daddy.
So
but my mama.
Right? Like,
exactly.
You know, like in a sense, like they made you feel like, hey, like we really like busting our ass to like make sure you good.
It ain't that they made me feel like that. It's that I realized that like once you start living on your own, you paying bills. Or you ever had a nigga? You ever had a nigga live with you and didn't pay? It was just your homie, and you let him live with you.
Yeah,
and the nigga had the nerve to get that. Damn, bro, when we gonna get some weed? Or when we gonna woo woo? Or he had the nerve to be like, damn, bro, I don't like how you didn't invite me to go out with y'all. Nigga, you don't got a job.
Right.
And so if we go out with us, I gotta buy your liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
So imagine you saying that to your fucking mama.
True.
Or your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just started thinking shit. I'm
The
like,
same reason why I keep my mouth shut, boy. That's, shit, the same reason I keep my mouth shut.
People get fucked up if they get that shit forced onto them.
Yeah. That's how I'm saying. That's how I look at this shit. I'm like,
God
you feel
damn,
me?
I need to
Like,
chase
you got a
this shit.
freeload ass nigga live with you. You feel me? It's like that's basically what you was to your parents, bro. For 18 years, he's an 18-year freeloader.
Yeah.
Like it's all unless you just one of them niggas that get to it at 16 or you feel me, or you Gary Coleman or some shit. You feel me? But like other than
Or
that,
Ryan.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Little kid, yeah.
other than
God
that,
damn
though,
it,
bro, it's like
I don't know how his parents is ecstatic. Little 9-year-old kid on YouTube.
review toys and shit.
Yeah.
Ryan, I keep fucking forgetting his last name.
Different toy sponsors.
He has the most sponsors on YouTube out of any content creator. Yeah. Well, I guess he's like 11. He's like 11 now, so yeah, like.
Exactly.
Now that nigga can have a problem with his mom.
Exactly. Yeah.
That nigga got you feel me? He taking care of his parents.
He's like, you ain't got no mortgage if it weren't for me.
Yeah, literally. I'm not trying to hear shit. Bills, what the fuck are you talking about? Like real shit.
I'm
Real
running.
shit.
Oh wait, as a matter of fact.
God damn,
I'm
this
driving
tequila.
away.
I'm driving. No, as a matter of fact, you run away. You run away.
Y'all get out my house.
Y'all running away.
Get out.
Oh man.
Buy houses for our parents over here. But,
Did y'all were y'all ever ditch school kids?
nah, to be honest,
Nah.
bitch at school was kind of stupid to me. Like, I remember it was a day
To me, that was just I'm not trying to hear it from my damn daddy.
It was. I mean, but like, it was like this. Like, the niggas in high school, I mean, it was one day niggas was ditching trying to go to a beach.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they was talking about it in high school, like, where I went, you feel me? But, like, I think there was a couple niggas that did, and they literally didn't do shit. They thought it sounded like a cool idea to ditch and go to the beach. And them niggas didn't do shit, was just back at home waiting for niggas to get out of school.
Exactly.
So, it's like, as much as
Like we all
don't
here, like
going
y'all,
to school,
like.
as much as niggas don't like going, it's something to do. Like it's like at the end of the day, like when you realize like until you hit 18, 19, 20, 21, bro, ditching school, you don't have shit to do. Like you don't have shit to do. You can't go to a strip club unless you're gonna spend your whole day in a fucking arcade
Or a
it's the
mall.
80s or some shit
He's
like
like,
that.
yeah, or walking around a mall or some shit, yeah. Like,
I guess.
yeah.
I guess. Like you
Yeah, right? Like,
you ain't
it's,
got no money.
right? Like, the fuck?
You ain't got no money.
You just walking around that bitch.
Like,
You just walking around that bitch looking at shit.
yeah, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, I guess it's different. If you got it like that, you rich as hell.
Exactly.
You whatever.
Yeah.
But like, bro, you just a regular ass nigga on the school. You just ditching just cause it's cool. Like, bro, ain't shit else to do. I'm telling you right now, ain't shit else to do. You might as well wait till everybody else out of school, or if it ain't a group of y'all ditching together. And
Exactly.
even if y'all can't do shit. If it ain't a group of y'all ditching together, and somebody don't got a
Oh, you're
crib.
just doing it by yourself kind of thing?
No, even say if it's like 5 of y'all, what the fuck are y'all finna do?
You're right.
Y'all 15.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, there's
Anywhere
not
you
really
go,
much
niggas
to
gonna
do,
be like,
yeah.
ain't you supposed to be in school today?
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to put on both of those?
Like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I did like my Spanish class my senior year, but like I'd go to Taco Bell.
18. He's 18 at that
Yeah.
point. That's the reason to ditch.
And I mean,
True.
I already know Spanish, so it's just like,
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah.
Adios. Fuck you talking about? Out this bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Me and a buddy of mine would just go to Taco Bell, just eat food and shoot the shits with like the cashiers.
You go ahead and time out, nigga. You would skip Spanish to go to Taco Bell?
Yeah.
That's a goofy.
A lot of the white kids out of the school is just ditching school to go to fucking T-Bell and shit
Nah,
like
y'all
that.
think
And I
you
was
heard
like,
he
what
did
the
in
fuck?
Spanish to go to Taco Bell, nigga.
Hey,
That is funny.
yo
though.
tengo así, yo puedo hablar español.
You did the real Spanish. Mexicans hate Taco Bell and shit. So.
You saying that in an English accent?
I feel like I'm finna agree with what you finna say. What you finna say?
Wait, about like Mexicans not liking Taco Bell?
Yeah.
No, it's funny enough. My dad migrated from Mexico, and the first taco he had was from Taco Bell.
What'd he say?
He says it's all right. It's fast food.
Look, that's what I was gonna say, bro. I get Mexicans folks they be hating, but that shit ain't bad. Folks. That shit
You
pretty
get
good.
kinda lit, and you're like, what's open? You're like, Taco Bell. Come
You
on.
I bet. Shit.
Hey, feel me, bro?
Yeah.
Ain't shit wrong than a real taco, but Taco Bell ain't like them niggas just fucked up the way you make a taco or something.
Yeah.
Niggas kind of improved on it. You ask me.
I think the problem with like the whole stereotype on Taco Bell not being authentic is the fact that people don't fucking cook for themselves sometimes. It's like, you know, like, you gotta realize every culture is involved when it comes to eating. What the fuck do you do to walk? Eat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact.
You know, like, it's just funny shit. Cause like, I mean, I'm picking up stuff from like India, and those motherfuckers eat spicy ass food too. But,
Spicy as fuck.
But yeah, but what they do to like, you know, like level the playing field, they put sugar on the spicy food, and that shit dilutes it, and it really fucking works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it tastes good. So like,
I mean, I don't fuck with it, but I'm just saying I don't have no problem. It just be like I legit seen Mexicans get that Taco Bell, like really done like hold their nose up in the air at Taco Bell and shit.
Yeah, no,
like that shit was like McDonald's or something. Like, well,
No,
it is
I feel you.
McDonald's, but it was just like it's just like such blasphemous to eat Taco Bell as opposed to eating like real Mexican food. And I'm like, that shit good.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Like, that shit good. What the fuck is you talking about?
Dude, like,
What, bro? Come on, bro. Man,
It's-
give me until they make an authentic Mexican Crunchwrap Supreme, bitch. I'm finna.
It's funny because like
every time.
like
I'm in Taco Bell. What the fuck is you talking about?
Put your corn, mash it in like a fucking thing, and just be like, oh, it's authentic.
Yeah, bro.
it's funny because like the when it came to the like my Hispanic friends, especially Cesar, because his mom was like full blown Hispanic, like she didn't even know how to speak English and shit, which is kind of crazy. Because like I would see because like I would like hanging out around his family a lot and shit. Like we would like go like eat places and shit. It's kind of funny like. They wouldn't give a fuck about Taco Bell. Like we go eat Taco Bell and shit like that. They would seem like a little disgusted if we pull like to like a taco truck or something like that, and it's just white folks in there and like making Hispanic food. Like it's like Charlie in there making the taco in that bit, like and actually trying to make like, you want an authentic taco or you want an American taco, like nigga.
And that's where like
Taco Americano.
Yeah, like nigga, like what are you talking about? Like.
I think a lot of that problem, like, I mean, cause
That's probably why they hate it, because there's a bunch of white people working Taco Bell. That's why it's not authentic.
yeah.
Which I feel you.
I mean, I
'Cause
think,
it's-
like all kinds of people work at Taco Bell. But
That's it, like it was just the taco trucks with them, like when it's like the taco trucks, like yeah, like.
Mexicans, the fact that it's not an establishment, you got to be authentically from Mexico to fully understand how to create
yeah.
it. If you go to a real Mexican restaurant, the majority of people that work there are going to be real Mexicans, unless it's a black cook that they hire because he's fucking somebody's daughter. Fucking outside of that, this is real shit. Outside of that, though, like the majority of people gonna be from the culture, so you know the food's from the culture. But if you go to Taco Bell, it's gonna be just like sometimes you're gonna see an heroin addict with tattoos on his arm because he needs the job at 2 in the morning.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So I think they hold their nose up because the hands is making it don't come from their culture and shit. Which is still bullshit, because man, that nigga might do heroin, but he make a hell of a fucking burrito.
Hey, I was saying, yes. I was gonna say.
Hey, I gotta go do a session. I gotta get back to that.
I know you good, shit. We've been in a little bit anyway, shit.
Tomorrow, though, send me that flyer, shit like that.
Bet I got you.
Record about Dave, come on tomorrow, shit like that, man.
Shit. All right, so we about to be out of here, y'all. Well, we about to really end anyway.
Hell yeah, man. Hit me up
I'll hit you on Friday.
All right, bet. Got you. Oh yeah. So yeah, everybody. At that point, nothing really came out. Obviously, everyone's been talking about Baby Keem's album. I was gonna hit a little bit at that. Yeah, it's a decent album. I mean, Jalil, if you wanna move over here, and then we can just like go off for like 10 minutes. Should be getting this off. Just put on the A and B camera and just come over here. Yeah, Baby Keem. Cause I'm on Twitter right now because I wanted to get to some of the shit that was on here.
We should save that, and because we should.
Okay.
We should listen to that.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
True. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was gonna hit at that. It's out. I've been hearing good reviews about it. You know, I was gonna take it a listen because everyone was just been listening to Donda and Certified Lover Boy. Again, these two went off for a while about that. So like, yeah, that you got go back to that episode and watch that because
we're gonna talk about that more. On,
Yeah. Well.
Midnight After Dark.
Yeah, on when, yeah. Not that we'll do it next week and shit like that. But unless because I might end up doing fucking listening live stream. So if niggas wanna come on and talk about that and shit, we can bullshit and shit like that. But yeah, Baby Keem, we're gonna listen to that and then come back next episode with how we feel about it. But yeah, in my opinion, Certified Lover Boy was it was alright. It was decent. I'm more of a fan of Donda. I'm just gonna be honest. But a little bit repetitive to me, kinda. Yeah. But Drake was spitting this shit. I'm not gonna deny Drake spitting this shit because the fuck that nigga, like what? That nigga's one of the titans in this bitch. So like obviously can't deny him his craft. So that's what I'm saying. He was spitting on that shit. It's just like a lot of the beats and like it is a lot of these songs sounded like one song. And I was like, but that's just me. But I re-listened to Donda again. I just like it so much. I don't know, but that's just me. I want to go to the moon. That's all I gotta say. But yeah.
I'll be honest. I appreciate Baby.
You want to get on that mic?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I brought some bud too.
I'll bet. Shit.
It's from Cali. You guys wanna take a whiff of it?
Okay, we got well, Alex coming in. I was gonna say Handle, but I was gonna say Alex. But yeah, we got Alex coming through with the exotics. Okay, hey, sponsors, please, man. I'm gonna hit up some of y'all Chicago places and shit like that, because me and Kage gonna get into this buying and selling business. So in round 2 we coming. round 2 TLA collab. I'm gonna hit y'all up about. I'm gonna hit Sean up about that. But yeah, what?
I was gonna say I prefer Baby Keem's album over Drake's and
That's what
Kanye's. Personally. You can smell that. It's like a pretty thick nugs.
Okay, that's probably on YouTube.
What?
Oh, that's just like an old medication.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I just used it to kind of seal off.
I thought this nigga got it in this. I was like, damn, he got some real medical shit.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's you
The
got
Melodic Blue.
But
What was that?
That's in Baby Keem's album.
Yeah.
The melodic, yeah. Is that what him sitting on the lake with the with the rainbow dock? That's just fire.
Yeah, no, I think that project, like in general, it speaks on so much, like on like what it feels like to be like a guy going through youth and just experiencing like real adult situations quickly. You know, like I mean, for me as a young adult, like what I'm experiencing, like I can relate to Baby Keem a lot more than I can to Drake, because Drake's talking about his rich kid problems, and then like, you know, you got Kanye who's talking about his spiritual journey and like the death of his mother, and like, you know, me personally, I just don't want to picture the death of my mother at this point.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, I do like Kanye's album. I thought it was very well constructed, but in a way, it also still felt like there was some like malice intent, because like he did feature The Weeknd on that project, and The Weeknd
and the baby.
Yeah, and the baby, and like The Weeknd and Drake do not get along. So part of me
Right now they don't.
No, they just don't. Like they've had some really bad beef. Why? Like
I know they had beef, but I thought that was just during the Take Care album. They squashed that after that.
nah. Like so it started.
It's still going. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean there's like foul intent like in the air, because like I know like The Weeknd like was seeing this woman, and you know.
Oh, so it's a bunch of girl shit.
Yeah, but Drake,
okay.
like, you know, he posted on his Instagram the girl that The Weeknd was with, you know, and now he's like, oh, Drake's like, I have this, you know. Drake is a very power hungry kind of guy, and that's what I
was
don't
thinking
like.
is like,
I don't like.
It's crazy. Like all I've been hearing about The Weeknd girl talking about is fucking that Megan girl and fucking Selena Gomez.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't really care too much about their love lives personally, but like I see how it
crazy.
affects them and like their choices that they make, and
Yeah.
you know, like Kanye choosing The Weeknd to do the vocals, because to be honest, like
I'd
it's a good vocal take, but like I'm pretty sure I heard like the same song like ripped and sang by, I believe, what's his name, Don Toliver. And I like Don Toliver's vocal take and inflections more than I enjoyed The Weeknd's.
What, like on like Don Toliver? You mean you were talking about Moon?
Yeah, well, I mean Don Toliver has like his own song on there, but I'm pretty sure there was a take where
Moon.
Yeah, The Weeknd's part was sang originally by Don Toliver. So I feel like Kanye's choice to like choose the Weeknd was very intentful to kind of like.
Hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's to rub Drake the wrong way, but to like,
it was.
It could be, you know, but like, it was definitely a message at the very least.
Because Drake did the same thing. Drake did it first with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott's also on Certified Lover Boy again.
And in a way, it feels like Jay-Z is the middleman, kind of like being like the therapist for both of these guys. Because he was featured on both their albums, and I enjoyed what he said on each of their projects, you know, because he talks about like his relationship with each other indirectly, like through that. So I mean, as far as those projects go, yeah, it feels like yin and yang. Like those,
I feel you on that.
Those projects, like I will always think of them together, like, you know.
And it's funny how you say that, the yin and yang, how Donda's an all black album, and then on Certified Lover Boy it's a white background with the emojis on it. Yeah. So that's kind of funny how you just said that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I never low key thought about it like that.
Yeah. No, I mean,
that's
wild.
Because
like, I'm not gonna lie, like creatively, like Kanye is so much more experimental than Drake, like 100%, you know, with his instrumentation, his inflections with his vocals, but, you know, and then Drake has this very, like, consistently in the pocket, but very literate, like, punctional, like, vocabulary that he provides with his bars.
And the melodies.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
melodies.
He can hit some melodies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Drake's a good singer, but, like, when he tries to do, like, some other culture type shit, it sounds
that's why I don't count him one, because like he just hits melodies. Like the only time I heard him hit riffs was like I Get Lonely Too, back when like So Far Gone type days, like back when he was able to hit, like he was like learning to hit riffs from other singers and shit, but it ended up just being melody shit. That's why like the same thing like Lil Uzi and all them, like all them type of niggas just hit melodies.
Oh yeah.
Like Drake used to be able to riff a little bit, but then when that nigga had the Weeknd stepping in there on Take Care, that nigga stopped with all that riff and shit and just hit melodies.
That's a coincidence in a way.
That's why I say, bro, the last good album by Drake is Nothing Was the Same, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga he was singing his ass off on that and rapping on that bitch. That shit was fucking crazy.
I gotta say though, my favorite like Drake project that I've listened to like was If You're Reading This.
If It's Too Late.
It's Too Late. Yeah.
See, that's the thing, because that's like that was right before the Drake Gay shit.
The Drake Gay shit?
Yeah, boy. Views was all the Drake Gay shit, bro. Because that's when all the Drake Gay shit came out.
Yeah.
Because they was trying to hit that different avenue with all the fucking Caribbean stuff. And I was like...
I mean, there's some songs that were like...
It got bitches dancing. That's the only reason I liked it.
Yeah.
It got the girls dancing. That was the only reason I liked the shit.
I can't one dance.
Yeah, like, because... And Rihanna's sexy. She's shaking her ass.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to deny Rihanna's shaking her ass. Like, what the fuck?
The music sound like I get that he like did this whole thing where he went home and like Toronto has
all the jungle stuff.
Well,
like because during the jungle tour and all that shit, like
Caribbean inspirations to it. So he was saying like that's where he got it from. He wasn't trying to like steal it or anything. Like it was influenced from his home. Well, but it's like to me it sounded uninspired. Like he wasn't pushing the boundaries.
It sounded like he used it for a bag.
He was like indulged in a way. Yeah. No, I mean like when it comes to like music, like I personally don't have a bias when people are like taking stuff from other cultures. I think it's beautiful in a way because like you are spreading like the sounds of the world. But the only thing like that will offend me is like if people take it and then like say some foul shit on it, you know what I mean, like with like malice intent or just being just like you're just rude about it, you know, like
that's true.
But you know, at the same time, like then some people kind of try to look at it as comedy, and there's a gray zone what people's interpretations are. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I never like really looked at Drake as like a culture vulture per se. Like you know,
can I say the same thing about Post Malone?
Post Malone.
Please give me a leeway for that, please.
Well,
I love Post Malone. Stop,
Post Malone's
y'all need
good.
to chill out on my nigga, bro.
I love Post Malone.
Post Malone is good. I would see how somebody would have that argument, but I couldn't.
I definitely understand it too.
I don't. The same thing couldn't be said about
Drake.
Like I don't see where somebody could get the argument that Drake is a culture vulture.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could see how somebody would say it about Post Malone.
Yeah.
Even if it's inaccurate.
It's just that White Iverson was so good. Well, the August 26th mixtape was so fire, man.
And the thing with Post Malone is he actually puts in the work for.
Like all the hip hop, bro. 50 Cent found that nigga, bro.
Right.
Like literally, he made a remix of fucking Window Shopper, and it was fire. Like
I haven't heard that.
I'll play it for y'all. Like it wasn't bad. Like he was doing the whole like melody shit on that too, and like even like with White Iverson, bro. Like the I'll do that. Okay, you want to hit that?
It says technical difficulties.
But 50 Cent, he did that. 50 Cent did a video with him, and then he did the remix to Window Shopper, and I was like, bruh, like, nigga. Yeah, he was talking about the whole like I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist type shit like that, and like, but it's like, bro, like that nigga was adding country into that mixtape too, because he was taking from other songs. Right. Like the thunder only happens when it's raining. Like that, there's a song like that. That's not his original song, but he sung that and then went to the hip hop shit after that, and that transition was fucking amazing because Jaden was also on that mixtape. He was on the song Lonely. And that shit was fire. The shit, because also Teo was on that shit. Because Teo also got paid for that song. And I was like, bro, like, and I remember because that's what like that was like 3 years before like me getting into Misfits rep and shit, and then seeing Jaden do the show at South by Southwest with Post Malone for that song because he was wearing the Misfits in Japan shirt with that. And I was like, bro, that shit's fire. I was like, bro, what the fuck, like. Bro, like, but yeah, like when it comes to Drake though, I definitely understand like people obviously wouldn't get that connotation because it's fucking Drake and he's mixed.
Yeah.
He's mixed, obviously.
Well,
But
I just think in general, the past couple years, Drake has just made like very uninspiring music. It doesn't sound like he's like trying to push the boundary. It sounds like he's trying to like.
I kind of feel you. Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to stick to what he knows, which isn't a bad thing.
That's how I feel about Nigel Houston.
Yeah.
It's not something that I want to go and listen to.
Yeah, bro. That's how I feel about Nigel Houston.
Drake's
That's
starting
crazy.
to feel like a new kind of pressure because like he does make some references towards Jack Harlow in Certified Lover Boy. As far as like there's like a bar in there where he's talking about like your options and like they're running out or something like that. But like a lot of people have already looked at Jack Harlow as someone to kind of like dethrone like Drake's like rapping because like
really Jack Harlow?
Yeah, I mean, dude, like he blew the fuck up. Like,
oh
and,
wow.
Like, his music discography is already pretty expansive at the age that he's at.
I've been looking at Tyler this whole time. I
Yeah, no,
shit,
Tyler's
like,
gonna be. He's in his own lane.
Yeah,
Tyler,
cause
the
like
Creator,
that
like,
nigga, like bro.
Tyler,
Ever
the Creator,
since
like,
since Drake got booed off that stage at the
Yeah.
carnival, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler's just been going up and Drake's been
Yeah.
straight.
he's
Like
coasting, he's
his,
coasting.
yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Tyler's been going, especially with his last album.
Yeah.
My bad for cutting you off. Like,
no,
yeah,
no
like.
worries. I mean, you're good. Yeah, no, I feel like Tyler's like one of those like theatrical artists. Like he reminds me a lot of like Quincy Jones, like the jazz musician who worked with Michael Jackson and all this big names. Like like Quincy Jones doesn't like get enough modern day recognition because he was a lot behind the scenes. But like Tyler's already like produced for movies.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
like he does music. I wouldn't be surprised if he's done video games and like.
He's worked with like Jack, yeah, like Jackass and all them and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Creator, like he's literally creates things, you know, like.
Nigga,
I wouldn't be
Motor
surprised
Squad,
if he
nigga.
like got into like directing films, like more specifically.
He said when he was younger he wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
it wouldn't be surprising if like that.
He had Motor Squad, the TV show on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
And that shit had like
no,
2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Great show.
Bro, the black cop was, bro. Them niggas tried to arrest a bench. Bro, them niggas walked up to a bench. There was a dude sitting on it, and they were like, "Mark, so we see you sitting here." And then the dude, they saw Tyler said the dude was like, "Hey, sir, can you get the fuck up?" Can you like, yeah, like, all right, move. He's like, "So yeah, Mark, you just." See, you been just chilling here and just not been doing nothing. Like, and I was like, nigga. He was like, Mark, whoa. I'm like, don't get like. No, bro, the niggas put the gun on his bench. It's like, oh, Mark. And then they dipped the fuck off. I was like, what the Bro, them niggas pulled up on a fucking clown. That clown had a bottle in his hand. That nigga said, "What you gonna do now?" and broke it on his head. Them niggas dropped their guns and said, "Oh, hell no." Nigga,
I do remember that shit.
Them niggas said, "Oh, hell no." Nigga, like, bro, what? Bro, oh my fucking God, bro. That, bro, rest in peace, Odd Future, period, nigga. Like, God fucking damn it. Oh my God, bro.
And that's the thing. So I think Certified Lover Boy is, I think it has a lot of different aspects of Drake. You know, throughout his career, I think it highlights a lot of different things. And I think Certified, and that's what my comment about him making uninspired music is. A lot of the stuff before this. Yeah. This album, I like it. Like I think it's pretty good. It's not not my favorite album by him, but I think it's pretty good. It has some songs that I was dancing to, songs that I hear it the first time and I'm already singing along to it a little bit, you know. So I think it had and good driving around music and stuff. So
I agree.
It's good music.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I'll say this about Drake: he's never really like produced a bad quality song. Right. You know, like all his music is consistent and really, really good.
True.
I mean, to me when I think of Certified Lover Boy, like it feels like Drake is just like walking through like a place full of his trophies and reflecting on it. Yeah. You know, like and also like the problems he's facing for his next like arc in life, whatever that is for him. But you know, as far as like me taking any inspiration from Loverboy, it's just the instrumentals to me that are just amazing. But like the stuff he talks about and raps, like it doesn't relate to me or pertain to me like at all. Yeah. 100%. And I mean, to some degree, like Kanye's Donda, like I can relate with it a little bit more because he does talk a lot more about like real life situations, and not that Drake doesn't either, but it's just more stuff that I could relate to.
In a more grandiose fashion, like he's talking about a lot of things, and he'll sprinkle in that little like real life
He said, "You pray too. You pray too." That boy, like Kanye, boy, like that's almost like when Smiddy asked me the converse, like, because I went back and listened to it again after that pod, and I was like, bro, like there is a lot of songs where he actually is rapping and he's talking about his mother.
I'm gonna go back and like give it a full listen. I haven't listened to all of either one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Bro, it's 25 fucking songs, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say though, like if
Retro
we throw
album
Baby
shit.
Keem into the mix, like Baby Keem's like my
Bro,
favorite.
yes, I'm gonna listen to that. We gonna listen to that shit.
I like. We can listen to that. Later,
Are we
And
gonna
I'm
take
not gonna
the?
lie, the 2 songs featuring Kendrick are just insane.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
yes,
forgot about that.
yes, I've seen the video.
Yeah.
Because those were the singles. I
Yeah,
think
right.
one of them were the singles that they had before he was gonna talk about dropping this.
And I'm pretty sure Kendrick and Baby Keem are related. Like they have like.
Everyone's been saying that.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Well, I
been
mean,
saying that.
There's like a photo like from the single where it's like.
Like them as a family, like
Yeah, like a
like young,
family thing,
yeah, like
yeah.
an old ass picture of them as a family and shit.
It looks like Baby Keem and Kendrick's face are the only ones that are not blurred out. The rest of the family is.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
I did see that.
I definitely saw that too.
And they talk like they're like brothers. I don't know if it's like metaphorical or like if they're like actually like related by blood in some way.
Yeah.
But either or, like the family ties that they kind of like present and like analyze and break down, it makes me feel more welcome because it reminds me of like the friendships that I have with my real life friends. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that one of the songs is called like Family Ties, and then there's like and then there's like another one that's just amazing production. I don't remember like the song title off the top of my head, but
We can listen to them after.
yeah, but they're amazing, like lead produced, and then even Baby Keem like alone without like the features, like he holds his ground down really
Does he?
well. Yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah,
a lot
bro.
of
the new album. So I'm
Yo, ever since Orange Soda and Do-Rag Activity, that nigga's been blowing the fuck up. Especially since Travis Scott co-signed the fuck out of him because he gave him 2 to 3 features. Yeah,
produced
Keem
on
was
Soda?
featured on
yeah.
Travis Scott's.
I think he produced Do-Rag Activity.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he produced Do-Rag Activity, and then when it came to the other feature, that was just a feature since like they've been working together and shit like that. Oh, I'm saying it right. I'm gonna predict this right now. I don't know if this is ended up going to be a thing or if he's already signed to someone. I predict that Travis is going to end up signing Baby Keem to Jack Boys.
I don't know. That's interesting.
He did it with Sheck West and he did it with Don. That's all I gotta say.
What's the last song you heard by Sheck West though?
He came out with an album last year and he said on Aiden's stream that he's working on another project, but I think he came out with one single. Aiden played it on the stream because he was with Sheck and Sheck played it and shit like that. But I heard the album because it was last year during the NBA draft, and he made the whole thing that, hey, I'm trying to be a part of the NBA draft this year and shit like that. I thought he was actually serious because niggas talking about J. Cole fucking playing in Africa, and I was like, oh, okay, niggas talking about fucking joining the NBA and shit. And I was like, all right.
Well,
but
J. Cole really got handles though, you know. Like,
that nigga scored 3 points.
Yeah.
But
like,
then
Shaq
Dream
West-
Chasers came out, but that nigga scored 3 points.
Shaq West, isn't he like the guy that was like, I got home.
Yeah, Mabamba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mabamba, dude. Oh my gosh.
And that shit blew the fuck up,
I
boy.
mean, yeah, that was like a fucking college party song for a fat minute.
Shit. Bitch, hey, name is Shaq. What, bro? Even white girls was yelling, saying that shit, whatever. Like, to me, he gave me Rob Stone vibes, but if Rob Stone got co-signed by another big artist during the time that he came out. And actually kept going because he had beef with X. That's why that nigga died down because that nigga had someone knock X out.
Rap, though.
That's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. And Chill Bill was nasty. Chill the.
Rob Stone.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like
Yeah,
nigga.
that's
And that was his whole clique.
That's cool.
I think his clique was like I don't know because he said he says his group clique in the song, and then the 2 niggas that are on the song are a part of his group. And I was like, okay, so they're a new group coming out because that was during the time like Pro Era was still blowing up. ASAP Mob was also blowing the hell up because ASAP Rocky and Ferg and shit. And then you had obviously Odd Future because Earl and Tyler and all them and shit like that.
Yeah.
So when Rob Stone was coming, I was like, okay, we got a new nigga in the fucking mix and shit like that coming up with his clique. But then when that X shit happened, I was like, oh yeah, no, he done though.
I mean, the only like rap group that like comes to mind is like that's really like holding it down as a group is like I think it's called like Earth Gang.
Yeah, Earth Gang, yep.
Yeah.
Earth Gang.
Yeah.
I love them.
Cause
They're-
bro, like,
yeah, they're good.
bro,
They're so good. That's like my favorite like rap group right
Yeah.
now. I mean, Run the Jewels is a pretty solid
Run the
duo.
Jewels is fire, yeah.
I would say around our generation brought back rap groups again.
I mean, rap groups need to make a comeback. You know.
I mean, I would say they were during when we were like niggas were all in high school. That's what I'm saying. Cause like Odd Future,
but
Odd
that's been a
Future.
while.
Odd Future, that's
Like,
my
Odd
high school like.
Right.
lit.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like Save Money,
that's been a
cause you
while,
had
but we
Chance
don't
and
got
fucking.
them.
I mean, well, yeah, but I mean, we still got ASAP Mob.
Yeah,
We
A$AP
still
Mob.
got
They're kinda like, I'm not saying they're falling apart, but like
they're not falling apart. They're just
individualized.
going through fucking
Yeah.
dumb shit. Cause Barry want to have an attitude with
Yeah.
people.
But we
Fucking-
don't have like a real
Yeah.
like a modern day like
Yeah.
ASAP Mob like
Exactly,
that's,
yeah,
that's
like-
really making noise,
yeah,
or
that's what I'm
Odd
saying,
Future
yeah.
or Outkast.
That,
Like,
bro, and that's
Outkast,
bro, and that's what I'm
yeah,
saying, bro.
yeah.
Like
Outkast,
when
yeah.
when niggas was in high school, bro, it was crazy because like like you had because like I even talked about this with Trayvon and shit like that because we were all fucking like a group of shit like Steezy Wisco shit when Hurt Everybody and fucking Save Money and all them were doing mini tours around the Midwest and shit like that before everybody blew up individually and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, like Odd Future was becoming a thing, ASAP Mob, Pro Era. Fucking I like Save Money, and then you had Hurt Everybody with Super and all them and shit, and then you had 400 Block and Chief Keef's group and all them and shit coming up with King Louis and all them and shit like that. I was like, all high school era and all this, I had really brought back rap groups like crazy as fuck because everyone was comparing Odd Future to fucking Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, everybody was saying Odd Future's the modern day Wu-Tang Clan and shit like that, and I was like, damn, bro. And even they agreed with them. Like I remember RZA and all them say like like these kids got it. Like these kids blowing the fuck up and they actually know how to rap. Like I was like, bro, that's fucking wild.
Well, the
bro.
thing, and that's the thing that I like about Odd Futures, like they really cemented themselves
Yes,
as like
bro.
a very progressive.
'Cause they didn't give a fuck, bro.
You know,
They
like,
didn't give a fuck,
they're
bro.
like, because like when I think about like revolutionizing like rap groups, I think
You know what
about
we're
like
doing
NWA, Wu-Tang, and I think about Run DMC.
Yup.
But like, as far as like the modern day goes, like as far as like pushing like creativity forward and expressing yourself,
And I'm forgetting some
more
groups
liberation,
too.
I would say like Odd Future was the one to do it. I mean, ASAP Mob was great and all, but like it was basically turning into an ASAP Rocky show, you know. And then he fucking.
I mean, yeah, because he was. I mean, because like it was also during that point where you had like the one nigga blow up and then the whole group blows up after that.
Yeah.
Like, and ASAP Mob was really big into that because everyone was looking at Rocky during that time, and then
Well, I mean,
like-
Rocky's like self-titled album.
exactly, like yeah, like
You know?
that nigga, like it was him blowing up, and then fucking Ferg after that, and then you had Ant and all them, because like Ant and all them are the old niggas that are a part of the group, but
Yeah.
that's when they were all getting talked about. Like when Lamborghini High came out,
Yeah.
everybody got talked about in the ASAP Bomb after that song came out because they were getting awards and shit. And I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Well, I'm pretty
Like,
sure though Ferg and Yam started it though.
no, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, it was Barry and Yams. It was Barry and Yams that started ASAP Mob and shit like that, and then Rocky came in because Rocky was the new hype nigga in Brooklyn and shit like that, and then he blew up the group as a whole since they like captured him, and then they brought in Ferg and they brought in Ant after that and shit like that, and you know it started getting bigger and shit, and then Barry made V-Lone. Once that nigga made V-Lone, because that nigga was like the fashion nigga in the group, because that's what everybody in the group says and shit like that. The second he made V-Lone, nigga, they went up after that. Because everyone was like, what is the V? Because like V-Lone is supposed to be alone because the V is the upside down A for ASAP Mob.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, when they made that shit, I was like, because like V-Lone, is that supposed to be alone with an upside down A? And then the ASAP was like, yeah, like that's literally what that is. And then the A is supposed to be A for ASAP. And I was like, what
I
the
guess,
fuck?
I guess for me, like Odd Future blew up organically, and they
Yes.
all like found like very like good individual success with and without the group. You know,
Because they were all their own
yeah.
individual artists that came together.
ASAP Mob, like I felt like it was like, you know, Rocky would have blown up with or without them. You know, like
I mean, I thought the same thing about Tyler. Because
Yeah.
like even when it came to
Yeah.
listening to
yeah, I mean, you could say the same thing about Tyler, Earl Sweat. You know, like there's Frank Ocean.
and yeah, and Tyler was the reason Frank even came on that bitch.
Yeah,
Shit,
like, they knew what they wanted.
Mhm.
You know, and they
Even
just
the internet.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
see, and then,
yeah.
bro, and then like, and when it came to like all that, bro, like, cause like I remember something like I ended up becoming cool with Justin Brown, their photographer and shit, like Sid's on their photographer and shit, bro. And especially when it came to watching all the interviews about like the early days of Odd Future, like when Odd Future Volume 1 came out, like, and bro, like seeing all that shit and then seeing them break up and then Tyler actually talking about the truths about all of them and shit like that. Like, it when I was first watching them, it just seemed like all that shit was a lie, bro. Like especially when he came out and said the truth about it, I was like, bro, what are y'all talking about? Because even Sid said that she has never been in the studio with Frank Ocean ever. With all of them being friends and cool and as a group and shit, she's never actually recorded a song in the same room like that with him before.
Interesting. That is really interesting.
And I was like, damn, what? And then when Tyler came out in the interview and was like, yeah, we were all a group, but we all weren't friends like that.
Yeah.
Like, we were just all niggas who knew each other, knew we could make some good music, and Sid had a studio, and we all knew Sid, so we all just met up with each other because Tyler and Casey were the two that started the group, and Casey left because he wanted to do his own thing and shit like that. Like, he was still hanging out with everybody and shit like that, but he was doing his own thing, and he just let Tyler have that shit. And that's when Tyler made the donut logo and shit like that, and actually took it to more heights and shit like that. So, like, seeing all that, and then because I never knew that when it came to Sid and the internet, it was first Sid and Matthew Martian, and then they came together, and then that's around the time that Tyler asked Sid if Tyler and Damo and all them could come over to the studio and record. And then because Tyler was cool with Taco, well, a.k.a. Travis. Yeah, that's Sid's little brother.
Have you guys seen the show Dave?
Yes.
Like all of
yes,
season
that
2?
That nigga Taco, that's Sid's little brother. And I was saying, fucking
you guys
wild,
watched all of
Yep.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, it got so fucking real with like how business is handled in the music industry. Like, I was just like, this shit's kind of weird. Like, they're aware of how that shit works, and money really like does dictate like a lot of relationships, like as far as like actually getting that creative liberty, working with the higher quality like mixes and like stuff like that. And yeah, it's kind of like fucked in a way, but it's also kind of not if you're aware. But yeah, I don't know. Also, the exposure on like what like labels actually do for an artist. It's like it seems like the labels need the artist more than the artist needs the label.
Nigga.
You know?
Boy,
Yeah, like
seeing the shit that Kenny doing right now, boy, that he don't even need that nigga don't need no label, boy. That nigga.
If you ain't got no art, what are you?
Yeah, fuck. You just another nigga waving your hand at us.
And some of these labels, like, they don't even actually like give you the promotion that they say they're going to. I mean, yeah, sure, they put you on a great playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, but like, look at Chance. Like, he literally like did that shit without like a label, and you know,
because a lot of people don't know that he signed distribution deals, because that's different than signing to a label.
See, and that's a good way, but like. Also, that can get you in some entanglements too, because like I mean that's what I'm saying. Like you just gotta sign with the certain like people that are like that that's just gonna distribute your shit right. Just, like straight direct with like
exactly
the streaming service, because like if you're an artist and you're really really blowing up, everyone wants you. Like you know, like everyone's gonna try to take advantage of you. And it's, I mean, I've somewhat experienced some of this stuff, like doing my music through like TuneCore.
Exactly.
And like, you know, my music is on YouTube, but it's under somebody else's name, and they're taking money off of me, like all the monetization, like coming through from YouTube streams and even Spotify and Apple Music. Google,
yeah, exactly.
Google Music. Like, I'm not like really receiving any income for all those streams. And it's kind of weird. So like next time I put a project out, like I'm gonna have to try and find a different way of properly distributing it under like more like direct rights, because you know, like I mean, I'm not like seeing anything like come in on my end, and like any like exposure like on my music is not like, there's nothing like associated with like my like social media or anything, like any type of way of connecting that through the distribution company that I went through. So yeah, I don't know, I mean, I'll be smarter next time, but you know, it's being aware of this kind of stuff, and I think Dave's a great show that like kind of showcases that kind of thing. And I mean, I watched Lil Dicky's process like in real life, you know.
Yeah, same. Oh no, yeah, same, bro. I feel you, boy.
That was crazy, you know, how he actually like auditioned people for a hype man, how he fundraised all the money for his projects, you know, like how he spent all the money that he had before like fundraising just to make good quality videos for people to actually like hear what he's saying, because you know, now that we're like living in the modern day, like people don't like pay attention to the quality of content. They pay more attention to the quality of how the content is produced. So you're like you're going from like a 240p kind of TV to like, you know, straight up 4K visuals, which is a lot more stunning, a lot more easy to garnish like attention that way. And I mean, that's how you saw like Lil Dicky kind of blow up was like he was putting out high quality videos. He was putting out like high quality visuals, and I mean, the more money that he got, the higher quality the visuals became. You know, like
I mean, shit. That was just that's just me like being cool with all these Madison artists and shit like that. That's what I ended up learning, like by becoming friends with all them and shit like that, and like seeing them talk about all this shit firsthand, like Juan and David and all them and shit like that. Like even when it came to seeing Trapo and Kenny and Ted, like when it came to Ted, like as I've known Ted since fucking high school. That nigga started with like, you know, like the basic like, you know, just grabbing a camera and making your own shit. But then when shout out Cody LaPlante, when Cody started becoming big, and shout out Nico too, like when all these like videographers and shit started becoming decently big around the scene in Madison and shit like that, that everybody was hitting them up to do they shit like that. That's how like everyone understood that you actually have to, like, because them niggas was charging, but you got to pay to get that good shit, and the good shit pay off. Because when it came to Ted, after that nigga got his first video done by Nico and Cody, he got founded by Dumbfounded, and that nigga got his first show with that. Bro, he's a part of Highlight Records with Sick K and all them and shit now. He signed to J Park's label.
Oh, wow.
And J Park found his ass too and all that shit, like as he was doing shit in New York and all that stuff. But it was the same thing with Trapo. Trapo was a nigga who was making music from the west side of Madison. His first 3 shows was at Malcolm's Art Show, and that was at a place where young and older kids could come, and like we were like smoking and drinking all that shit in there because he bought a venue, and that shit was popping. And people would come because people were listening to all the local artists that were coming out there. Trey Bino, Ray Sean, Trapo, Mike Kellogg was coming to some of them. We had Third Dimension pull up to a couple of them. My boy Gabe was performing there. Elion and all them with Wisco and all them pulled up, and Johnny and them. But these are all niggas who are making them sounds in Madison that people like, because we had the high school and the college wave, because Malcolm got the first venue at the Bright Red Studios right off East Wash, and that's 2 minutes from the campus, and that's like 5 minutes from everybody's house. And I was like, bro, so like literally that first show, because and it's crazy because the nigga even planned it with the couple of people I went to high school with. It was Malcolm, Andre, Nino, and his girlfriend that planned it, because they was an art show / concert, and they had all their like art and shit. Well, you remember, you came to a couple of them. Nigga had all his art, like had art everywhere and shit. Like this was before the porn industry shit. Like this nigga had art everywhere, and then at the first one, that nigga he was painting on a naked bitch. That nigga had a naked bitch on stage painting on her and shit like that, and that was right before everybody started performing. And during the performances, Malcolm also did some of his music, and that nigga was fucking spraying champagne on everybody and shit like that.
That's crazy.
But he made a place, and he turned like a gallery into like a showroom and shit like that, where we were able to turn the fuck up how we wanted to, and not caring about no police showing up. Because when the police showed up, he talked to them for 5 minutes and they leave. And then we go into fucking like 2 a.m.
Yeah, police can be real party poopers, man.
They weren't party poopers for that shit, boy. This shit like, and that boy, they tried to shut the shit down during Trapo set, and niggas was not having it. Niggas,
you got the rights to it, like they can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do nothing.
He literally was like, just be quiet for 2 minutes. I'll handle this, and then we go back to it, and that happened, because literally after they left, he'd be like, yeah, and everybody just get right back to fucking partying and shit like that. Because I'd say the craziest one is when oh, okay. Well, damn it, man. There was 2 that was wild, because the one when Ted showed up after freshly getting figured out by J Park, that was fucking crazy. That nigga, him and B Ortiz performed like shit that was like from like at that time. That shit was from like 6 years ago, nigga. When I told you that everybody in that fucking building knew what the fuck song that was and sung it till that shit was over, I was shocked. I was like, nigga, this song isn't even on YouTube no more. Oh, wow. And the second they heard, yeah, I'm feeling right, bro, everyone started screaming. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? And
That's
then,
crazy.
bro, and that was that one. And then when he had the one at the Vault, and the Vault is like a old ass like bike factory. Okay. So there's like bikes on the ceilings and on the walls and shit like that. But he had one of his shows there. And that was one of the ones that Quality actually showed up to that one and DJ'd for the beginning, but then left, because like that was the nigga that was working with Supa and all them and shit like that. So he came and DJ'd for the beginning of it, and then Mondo showed up and then DJ'd for the rest of it, and that was the one that Ray Sean Trey Bino, but Trey Bino came up there off of Zans and forgot half the nigga song. It was really up there like, Just letting the song play.
While
I was all saying him and his fucking his cousin and all his friends, motherfucking Ray Sean, all his niggas on stage. That nigga,
man.
Cause Ray Sean had a mic too, and that nigga's first was starting to trade me up for guy and shit. Cause that nigga was high. That nigga was just like,
man, live performing.
It was like, bro, that shit. But it was just funny because I knew he was off because he don't usually do that. But it was just niggas knew he was off of something because and he knew he shouldn't have took it that day.
Yeah.
But that was just funny. But like,
it's a lot of pressure though. Like, I mean, when you're expected to perform at a date and like something fucky happens and you just.
I get what you mean, but like these is niggas who are at this pinnacle right now. These niggas are paying for flights back and forth from Cali off of getting features from other niggas that in Madison. Yeah. Because like that was also another thing that I talked to Red about because he was also in that group, bro. Like these are how I knew these niggas was big in Madison, bro. These niggas are literally hustling niggas for features to pay for flights.
That's so bizarre.
And it's like, nigga, and like yeah, they give them the verse, but they ain't gonna go off on this verse like that. They gonna give them some average shit, get that $300, and then use that to go to a meeting in L.A. to go talk to this label real quick and hang out with a manager and come back. That's how I knew these niggas was big because I've never seen no nigga at a local level hustle features like that. Unless you really know him like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like hustling features. That's interesting.
Like there's niggas that we know that say that they make music at that level that niggas have hung out with them in Madison like that and they never even said shit like that. And I like, bro, like, and that was when AJ was mixing everybody's shit at the fucking studio down the street from that big house. Like literally. The Trebino and Ray Sean pulled up randomly because I was with Austin and that nigga was like, this kid. He was like, this kid. This homie wanted a verse and I charged I told him like $350 and he was like, all right, bet that's it. And he was like, all right, bet. And I gave him some average shit and I took that $300 and I flew my black ass to fucking LA. I mean, and I was like, damn, what? He was like, yeah.
$300 for like a cold cut like feature. That's interesting because you know like.
But these is niggas who are paying like $10 for studio time because they're trying to find the cheapest nigga to record, but yet the cheapest niggas are just average like $1 homies. Like Juan and David and AJ and all them and shit like that. But these niggas is these like local niggas because they see how big they name is because these niggas who are asking for these features not caring about what the price they asking are going to the shows and seeing what we doing. Yeah. So it's like seeing all that shit was fucking crazy because even fucking everybody in Elion was doing that shit. They doing that shit now. Fucking they're not like hustling niggas for features, but like they're getting asked from other local niggas and charging them high prices, and they going because they knowing that this feature gonna give them something. The same thing with Suvi. Suvi getting asked them same prices right now. Retro, Jabari. Shout out to all them too. Shout out all the Elion, Cash and Wisco. These niggas making bread off these fucking features because niggas know what these niggas been doing. I've been friends with these niggas for the past almost 10 years, bro. I remember meeting Wisco the first time with Gabe when this nigga, I approached a nigga with a ripped up shirt and this nigga told me that he was gonna make a clothing line called like Scum Life. And I was like and he told me like a whole plan about this shit, like back when niggas was hungry to create shit. Like, and I was like, damn, bro, like every time I hear niggas say niggas from this state ain't gonna make it or there's never been niggas from the state like that from here, bro, I just laugh, bro, because niggas really don't know. If you wasn't with niggas, bro, everybody on this camera right now who looking at us, if you wasn't with niggas during that time, bro, you really don't know, bro. Niggas have collapsed houses on top of stores and still partied a half hour into the cops coming. What are we talking about, bro? I've never heard someone talking about me and my niggas collapsed a house during a house party, which wasn't even a house party at first. Nigga, this was a single release party for 3 separate niggas. For my nigga Gabe, 2 people in Elion, and my homie Cash that pulled up. So, not Johnny Cash, the other nigga Cash that pulled up.
So, slightly off topic, who do you guys think is like the biggest artist right now?
What do you mean?
Like just like
Period
right now, at this moment.
And all of music?
Right now, yeah. In the United States, because I don't know about other countries.
I guess I'd say all genres, but yeah. That's a good question.
I would say Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
I would say Lil Nas X.
I was going to ask y'all because I was going to say, like, are we listening to Monterio for the next episode?
I mean,
I'll listen to it.
I've only heard, like, 2 songs off the new project.
Dude, this nigga said.
And they're pretty good.
a whole Lil Nas X album.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not him. I was just thinking, really.
Hey, no, because isn't there like 20
I
songs on that
listen
bitch?
to a whole lot of Lil Nas X,
That's
so
fair.
See, neither I either,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, he
No
bled
way.
everyone's ears with that fucking Old Town Rodeo song.
Bro, because that shit was hot. Like, that shit was
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga,
Yeah.
bro,
Almost
nigga,
like
all the
20 years.
memes,
Yes.
bro,
Yeah.
the second that football player did that meme to Old Town Road, that shit was,
Yeah.
bro, that shit was everywhere,
Yeah.
bro.
I think Lil Nas X is good. The songs that I have heard by
Yeah.
him are dope.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But like I don't listen to him, so I don't know what
Yeah.
he's like. I know he's like he's extremely popular in pop culture. Like like a lot of video games are going for him. A lot of commercials and like deals and
Companies and
things
shit,
like that.
period, yeah.
A lot of things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely see him there.
But
I could say that. I could see that.
Okay.
being a thing.
Because I would say, because like in the aspect of most people saying like you are, like, people would say you're the best if you're pushing the culture forward, right? As an artist.
One aspect, yeah.
Okay. I would say he's definitely in top 5 right now because of what he did based off of hip hop and country. Because like when that nigga got on the country charts and they tried to boot him off, and Billy Ray Cyrus helped him to get his #1 placement back. And I was like, and like, cause it's a hip hop country like mixed song, is at least that's what a lot of these people who judge the song would say. And I was like, cause like I've never heard that before.
The song literally says country.
Literally, and I'm just like, bro, like, I've never heard that before. Yeah, we've heard rock and rap come together, but like in the way that Lil Nas X did it with combining country and rap, that's why like I knew that was gonna happen for him getting kicked off the country charts because. Bro, imagine you've like been in this genre so long, and you've thought that you came out with the most hottest country shit, and you never got a #1 placement. But this nigga who come in and make a hip hop song and a country song mixed together that no one's ever fucking heard of gets a #1 play. And he gay, and he gay, and this nigga gay as fuck, and he got a #1 fucking placement over my whole band that's back here.
You know
Nigga, what?
Like heterosexual
Nigga,
country guys
what?
are, like, cowboys are. Like,
Bro, boy! Oh my God,
literally,
nigga.
Literally.
But this nigga talking about dicks, and this nigga like, bro, he #1 country nigga of the world right now.
That's
And it's
funny.
like, you,
Oh my God,
you
I knew-
motherfucker.
You know,
Like,
you
it
know
is.
some guy wearing a plaid shirt, like having some like wheat sticking out of his
And a
fucking
10-gallon
mouth.
hat flicking him up, he flicking it up and shit like
Spits it
that.
out, he's like, man, fuck.
And
this
fuck
guy.
Lil Nas, said,
Fuck
by the way, fuck Lil Nas what? Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X. I don't know what the fuck that X stand for. That fucking X must stand for something else. I don't know. We'll just call him Lil Nas.
Exterminated, really.
That X needs to be for not on this planet anymore. Like, bro, like,
Oh,
nigga.
that crosshair.
Like, bro, and that's what I'm saying, bro. When it came to that, bro, that's why I'm like, bro, get off Lil Nas X dicks, bro. Get off, bro. All right. All I gotta say is, y'all gotta get it. First off, y'all should have got off a nigga dick in the first place when it came to these goddamn shoes. What the fuck are wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I'm genuinely saying this, even though the camera just came on, like probably just coming on just now. What is fucking wrong with you guys? It's a fucking shoe. Nigga, Kiss put their blood in the comic book pages and y'all bought that shit.
Yo, people were obsessed with Kiss.
So what the fuck are we talking about? Niggas just tried to get on Tony Hawk for putting his blood into skateboard deck paint. Nigga, it's fucking paint. First of all, it's a $5 skateboard, so I'm pretty sure no one's gonna ride it.
And I mean, you know, back in the 70s, so many rock bands had so many satanic references, like straight up. Like, it was like,
Nigga, Metallica?
yeah, I mean, Iron Maiden.
Go look
Nigga, Number of the Beast?
Yeah.
Nigga, what, bro, but nobody want to talk about that,
Nobody
though.
want to talk about
But
that.
when Lil Nas X put fucking fake blood in a shoe, that nigga want to fucking, bro, because the one thing that got me mad about that drop, because like, bro, because I'm a nigga who has to think about drops every fucking, like, couple times a year, and that shit's annoying. Bro, that was, first of all, creative as fuck. Not gonna lie, would have bought it if I had the money. Wouldn't have worn like that, but I would have wore that bit. No, because I had a cool. I told you about the outfit that I wanted to have with them bitches. I wanted to buy the Jesus Christ ones and the Satan shoe, and then wear one on one foot and wear the other on other foot, and have the devil and Jesus on the shoulder and shit like that, and get a shirt that got the devil on this side and Jesus on this side. And, it was a whole cool idea that I had. But yeah, I was like, bro, y'all won't get on that same company for making a pair of Jesus walk shoes and putting fucking water from the river of Israel and the fucking soul of the fucking heel of the shoe. But once a nigga say, hey, I got Satan ones over here though. Fuck you, nigga. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like I feel like.
But y'all know the devil a thing too in the Bible, right?
I mean,
it's not user friendly.
You go to Taco Bell. What's the name? Their hottest sauce, Diablo.
Exactly, nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck?
It's
a shoe.
Yeah, that shit's always in your face. Like, I mean, you want to see some happy shit? Go in a fucking.
Nigga, it's a shoe.
You ever been on Netflix? They got a show called Lucifer.
Yeah.
Shit goes ham.
Hey, Lucifer is fire, bro.
Lucifer
is fire, bro.
That show is great,
bro. And that's fun, bro. Cause like bro, it's just like, bro, when it came to that, it's like y'all, like, bro, people always want the good without the evil, bro. That's literally what that drop I honestly represented with. Because nigga, y'all gonna be cool with a Jesus shoe, but ain't gonna be cool with a devil shoe, nigga. You gotta have the good with the evil, yin and yang in this world, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what the fuck, nigga?
Every action has a reaction, like.
Nigga gonna talk about a shoot and sin after.
Yeah.
Nigga, like what the fuck?
I mean, you got
that make no sense.
You got people buying like Lil Nas X blood shoes, and I mean, they just donated. To
I saw them bitches too. Tell me, hey, tell me why I saw them bitches in real life. Them bitches look steezy. I saw a nigga at Walmart wearing them bitches. He had a nice ass outfit with them motherfuckers, and I was like, I almost want to walk up to them bitches and be like, hey, you got them motherfuckers? But I saw him from a distance because I saw the red in the heel, and I was like, and he had the bro. He took one of the gold medallions off and just left it on the other one, but put it on the side of his shoe, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. You thought about it. Like, he got the shoe, was like, hey, this bitch look colder with one of these medallions off on the side of the shoe like that. Like, it's like I got it on one shoe on type shit. Like, these customs. Like, nigga, you got it. Like, I was like, he almost listened to my idea. That nigga is like, okay, I'm seeing you though. But I was like, oh yeah, but yeah. But I was like, okay, but yeah. But even though, yeah, Monterio, I hope that's gonna be coming out soon. Is it already out? It's actually already out, right? So yeah, we're gonna listen to that. We're gonna come back to y'all with our reaction to it and shit like that. The same thing with Baby Keem. What's the name of the album again?
The Melodic Blues.
The Melodic Blues, yes. And the album cover, fire, because I feel like Jaden's been inspiring people with all this rainbow shit. Because that was dope to see. Because Jaden's been spamming rainbow since 2 albums ago. And that nigga's fucking.
Man, the rainbow's been existing.
Well, no. Obviously, but that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to like I say like no, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like when it comes, because like when it comes to a lot of these young niggas, bro. When it comes to a lot of these young niggas, bro. Like, 'cause I be seeing these niggas be hanging out with niggas like that, and they be like, shit. Like, bro, like for the past 3 years, Jaden just been spamming it. I haven't seen no one's like and use rainbows like that, especially when it comes to niggas like Baby Keem and anything like that. And so I saw Jaden spamming rainbows in Sire, and then spamming rainbows now with the CTV3 shit. And now once I saw that, I was like, yeah, because the nigga literally has a rainbow behind him on CTV3, like literally. Yeah. And I was like, that's dope as fuck. It was like, okay, yeah, Rainbow Clan, we in this bitch. That's what I was saying. Shit, fear the rainbow. But yeah, no Skittles. That's what. Hey, I want some actually. Shit. Sponsor Skittles. Hey, shit.
Oh man, fuck Skittles.
Hey, yo, chill. I was like, hey, don't listen to him.
Dude,
don't listen to that.
So like,
no, hey, but we ain't talking about the commercials. We talking about the taste.
It's a good taste.
Okay then. So they're like, nigga, you say, nigga, fuck the commercials, nigga.
I mean, I'm just
saying. How the product, nigga.
Advertising is kind of wacky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was critiquing one of their.
If a nigga tried to sell me a product and was like, hey, buy this shit now, and I was like, no, but taste it first. And I tasted that bitch. I like.
Okay, this is my quarrel with
Skittles. Like, hey.
This is my quarrel with Skittles real quick.
Hey, how much you selling that shit for?
About people working out, and they're like, eat some Skittles before your workout. I was like, shut the fuck up, you're gonna get diabetes. Like,
hey, no shit.
Alright, I'm sorry, Skittles.
Because they know it tastes good. That don't matter. Wait. Shit, boy, it's like nigga, I don't care about how it look, because when you taste it, it don't matter, nigga. It's gonna take it to the rainbow, nigga. The fuck you gonna what, nigga? Like the fuck, nigga? What? What you talking about? Nigga, shit, one drop to the boat, head ass, nigga, to the boat, the B-town, nigga, the fuck. But yeah. Thank y'all for coming through. We love y'all so much. T.L.A, Local Artisan, best platform in the world, episode 79. I will have these episodes updated onto the Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. Shout out to all the audio listeners. I keep forgetting to shout out at the beginning. Shout out Agent and Low, because I keep watching them and forgetting to do this at the beginning. So yeah, love y'all. Peace out. Thank y'all. Me and Kage here with Alex. Smitty left, but we love y'all. T.L.A. PROnobi1. Peace out. Will you end it for us, Alex? Will you please click end?